Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Clara and this is actually my first video. I've been wanting to make this video for quite a long time, and this summer I decided that it was time to. So now I'm here to talk about my knitting, crochet and different projects. I've been crocheting for 5 years, almost 6 years, and I just recently started actually knitting. I tried to learn a few stitches before, but this is actually my first time working on projects, knitting projects. So I just wanted to share a little bit about what I'm going to be making this fall, so my 2025 knitting fall projects, and let's get started. Okay, so this video is gonna be divided into parts. First, the projects that I've already casted on, and then the projects that I want to start working on. I actually trying to finish up all my stash because I've got so many yarn from when I started knitting and crocheting that I actually don't love anymore. So I'm trying to come up with different ideas to work with it. I've got lots of soft yarn to make different amigurumis, and right now I'm gonna be making different ones for my friends, and I'm gonna share with you the different amigurumi I will be making. Okay, so let's get on the part where we talk about my already casted on project. The first project, and my actually first ever project that I casted on, is the Carmen Balaclava by Paula on Knits. It's a free pattern and it also comes with a tutorial on YouTube. It's really helpful, but I've come up with an issue. I've already done all of this, so it's pretty finished. Okay, I don't know if you can see it, but when I was doing the binding off, I didn't know that I was supposed to make a specific one, so I did the wrong one, and I'm quite stuck here because now I need to go back and I don't know how to do it without ripping off my project. So if you have any ideas or if you can help me, that will be really helpful. And I also need to finish all of this part. I'm working with the DMC Andes in the shade 308. This one is really soft, so I haven't felt any itchiness, so I think it's a quite good yarn to use. And then the other yarn I'm using is this white color, and it's the Mode at Rowan Alpaca Haze in the shade 14. So I feel like they are quite a staple, like the colors could work really good together, and so she will be able to wear it with anything. And I don't know if I mentioned this, but this is actually a present for one of my best friends. So yeah, the second project that I've already casted on is the Simple Thing by Melina Brell. It's also a free pattern and it comes with a tutorial on how to start the project, but then it doesn't have any other like YouTube video or tutorial about how to do it. Starting is a little bit difficult, but then when you get the hang of it, it's super easy to work with it. I've done already this. This is the progress so far, and I'm gonna make it a little bit longer because I feel like it will be a little bit tight. So I wanted to make it a little bit longer. I actually cannot recall about the name of this yarn. I probably have the name somewhere, but I couldn't find it. I will write it down if I remember and if I find it. This is a yarn that I bought 6 years ago when I started. So that's why I don't remember. And I thought it was a pretty good yarn to make this type of scarf. This is also a present for a friend, so yeah, I don't know if I should be saying it, but I'm working for, like, I'm making all the amigurumis, and a few of my projects are gonna be presents for my friends, since this year we are all turning 18. And yeah, it's just my way of telling them how much I love them. And yeah, the last project that I've already casted on is the scrunchie bag by Loopy Studio. I've only done this, so I mean, I've already casted it on, but it's quite embarrassing to say I already casted on a project that I've only done this much. I'm working this project. The yarn I'm using is the King Cole Big Value DK 50 grams in the shade 4021 cream. It's this yarn. It's the Merino Classic Best Basics Katia in the shade 45. And it's a really soft material. It would be better if I was making a scarf, but it's fine. Okay, so now leaving the cast on projects and going into what I want to make this fall. So the first project I want to make is the raglan pattern by Loopy Studio. She recently came up with this free pattern and I just love the shape. I think I would want it a little bit longer, but she has like side notes on how to do that, so I'm gonna try and follow that. I'm gonna be making this raglan raglan cardigan, sorry, with the price-wise DK King Cole, and I actually bought this 4 years ago when I was working in a yarn shop. I had no idea what I was doing, and this is not the best yarn, but I think for this project it will be fine. So I have the price-wise yarn in 7 colors. I have this blue color, this yellow color, then a green one, these are 3, then a gray, yes, this is a gray color, then a pink color, okay, pink, purple, and last but not least, this orange. It's quite the color for a fall, to be honest. It's like a pumpkin spice color. I will write all the shades just in case you want to know. Okay, so I actually did tried to start a project with this yarn. It's the Jasper Jumper by the Knit Edit. I did start the project, but I just didn't know how to do it, so it has lots of holes. I don't know if you can see them. Here we have 2 holes, and everywhere we have 2 holes. And I also didn't like the combination that I did, because instead of just doing 2 strands of the same color and then just doing stripes, I was mixing the colors like this because I really loved how her jumper looked like this. But when I was making mine, I just didn't love it. So I think that instead of doing it like mixed colors, I'm just going to make like different strands like this and do maybe the necks and then the cuffs in specific colors, so everything is more homogeneous. Okay, so my next project is actually the knitting&crochet cardi, and this project, I'm not quite sure if I like the crochet part, but I still love the concept. So if I don't find another cardi that I like more, I'm gonna be making this cardigan with the Alabama best basics. It's from Katia and it's in the shade 48, and then this color that is the Lang Alpaca super light. I cannot remember of the shade, but this yarn is discontinued, so even if I remembered, you wouldn't be able to buy it, but I bought it 3 years ago, and it was one of the cheapest alpaca yarns that they had, and we'll see how it works out. I will tell you when I finish the project. And finally, I'm gonna be making, to finish all my soft yarn that I used for crocheting, I'm gonna be making a few of what my sisters want me to make for her. She wants me to make her a duck. She also really wants a like jewelry type of, like, not box, but yeah, like a bowl. And she's been asking for plushies, and I also want to make, as I said before, plushies for my friends. So I'm gonna be working on that with all the soft yarn I have, and I'm gonna show you a little bit of a sneak peek of my sister's duck. I haven't done a lot of it yet, but this is how it's looking right now. Oh my god, I'm losing the stitch. This is what I've done so far, and I'm gonna show you which pattern is it, because I cannot recall, but it's also a pattern I found it on Ravelry, and it's really easy to follow. The only thing is that this yarn is quite hard to work with, but the pattern is amazing. Thank you for being here today and watching my video, and see you next time. Bye!